Welcome to Monday's Mindful Community Collective Meditation. We're thrilled that you're a part of our mindfulness community. Please share this meditation with others in your life so that this community continues to grow. Poetry has the ability to speak to us and touch us in unique ways. It has the capacity to open the mind and heart to experience in a way that's not available to us if we limit ourselves to our thinking or to intellectual concepts. The best poems to meditate on are the ones that speak deeply to our souls and situations. When you look for meditative poems or verses, try to find poems that help make sense of the circumstances that you find yourself in, while also enveloping you in a sense of hope and some kind of inspiration. In order to add a meditative component to a piece of poetry, you can try coupling your breathing with the poem in some way. You can read the poem a few times and find a rhythm for the words and the breaths to come together somehow naturally. You can pause between poems and breathe. And just allow yourself to be immersed in the imagery and to experience the poem in some kind of larger way. I've found that reflecting on my favorite poems throughout the day has provided me with inspiration and has helped me to sort of exhale in stressful moments. Sometimes I just read the poems aloud, or I write them down and carry them with me and try to memorize them. Poetry is really a gift, and I wanted to read to you today 3 poems that are speaking to me right now and that I hope will speak to you. The first poem is an untitled poem by Vera Agnes. I am weaving the tapestry of my life. I am spinning the threads of my past, the odd and knobbly strands, the smooth and soft ones. It is all flowing like silk through my hands once I sit down at my loom. Only when it all blends together, I can see the unfolding pattern I was blind to see before. When bits and pieces seemed like bitter blocks before, they now turn into a manifold ornament to enliven my life on a tapestry of experiences. The more I weave, the more I trust. Though sometimes I will bleed and blister, it is inherent to the weaver's work, and weave I must. My tapestry is unique as yours, not better or worse, simply mine, and as my tapestry grows, so do I. I weave and I weep. I weave and I laugh. I weave in darkness. I weave in light. This weaving never ends. The next poem is by David Whyte. It's another favorite of mine, and it's called What to Remember Upon Waking. In that first hardly noticed moment in which you wake, coming back to this life from the other more secret, movable, and frighteningly honest world where everything began, there's a small opening into the day which closes the moment you begin your plans. What you can plan is too small for you to live. What you can live wholeheartedly will make plans enough for the vitality hidden in your sleep. To be human is to become visible while carrying what is hidden as a gift to others. To remember the other world in this world is to live in your true inheritance. You are not a troubled guest on this earth. You are not an accident amidst other accidents. You were invited from another and greater night than the one from which you have just emerged. Now, looking through the slanting light of the morning window toward the mountain presence of everything that can be what urgency calls you to your one love, what shape waits in the seed of you to grow and spread its branches against a future sky? Is it waiting in the fertile sea, in the trees beyond the house, in the life you can imagine for yourself, in the open and lovely white page on the waiting desk? And the next poem is called Love After Love by Derek Walcott. The time will come when with elation you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, "Sit here, eat." You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes, and peel your own image from the mirror. Sit, feast on your life. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for joining us. We hope this meditation brings you peace and calm.